Why are you so short? How about that? No, we're trying brownies first. Hold after. This ain't for you. And also they're limited edition and I'm not missing out because I get really bad FOMO. You get the small fork because you've made too many puns and this is your punishment. You made a penis joke like less than 5 minutes ago. I guess you just don't love me. As I suspected.
Why are you so tall?
Why are you so short? How about that? Could you do me a favour? Firstly, I think I need you to switch sides with me because that's my good side. Yeah, that is my good side. Okay, cool. And then secondly slash thirdly, could I have my t-shirt? And then 2 glasses of milk. I agree.
Eat your ear.
No, I need that for listening. Baby, no, no, no. No laying down. No, baby.
Right, okay, let's get some.
No, we're trying brownies first. Hold after. See, exactly. He gets it.
Is a valid point.
So do you, apparently. Please can I have my t-shirt?
Yes, I will get your t-shirt.
I'm not wearing anything under this.
Ooh,
I know.
prawn food.
Thank you. No! I'm wearing my raccoon t-shirt because the raccoon's eating pizza and we're about to eat brownies, so it felt very apt. Hello, handsome boy.
I'm wearing my Tiger Beer t-shirt because Tiger Beer.
Okay.
Tiger.
Otter. Hi, handsome boy.
Tail scarf.
We are rating Get Baked brownies after the enormous success of rating Get Baked cookies, which was really enjoyable except for the fact that I had so many mouth ulcers that I thought I was going to die. But they're gone now, so now I can fully enjoy something else. I probably would have still got them even if I didn't have loads of mouth ulcers. This ain't for you. We got the festive ones.
We're feeling Christmassy.
Because we're feeling Christmassy. Exactly, baby. And also they're limited edition and I'm not missing out because I get really bad FOMO. I love how they box things. I think it's so nice. These are big boys. Ooh. So we have original, raspberry and caramel, Ferrero Rocher.
Easy for you to say.
And Terry's chocolate orange. I think we start this way and go across because I think we have to start with the original because we've never had the brownies before, so I think that's important. Okay, first to the plate.
Stepping up to the plate.
Exactly. It's OG. Look how thick that is. That's a thick boy right there. She's thick. Okay. My first judgment from just cutting into it. Fudgy. Very.
You haven't done that bad a job.
You get the small fork because you've made too many puns and this is your punishment. Okay, okay. Good fork texture. Oh dang. That's really fucking good. Sounds like a stupid thing to say, but very chocolatey. I really like the texture of that. Flaky on the top.
It's flaky, yeah.
Fudgy in the middle.
Yeah, that middle has stayed really moist on its journey.
Right? Wow, this is going to be difficult. This is going to be a hard one.
So.
Right, okay, so let's... Oh, that's... It's off to a really difficult start, I'm not going to lie. Okay, next up, we've got raspberry caramel. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that raspberry running through there. I'm not going to lean any closer because I can't, but... Can you see that? I think you can. Okay, this is what it looks like. Sniff. Why do you have to do it? You know what?
You know me, cereal brown noser.
Ooh, moist. Oh god.
Ooh.
This is how thick she is.
Right. A nice bit of cross section.
Oh my god. Oh. That's special. It's got like this raspberry sugary
Powder.
like dust on the top, which I'm really a fan of. This is really good. This is going to be really difficult. I purposely didn't say hard because I knew you'd say something about it.
Oh, very base. Very gauche.
You made a penis joke like less than 5 minutes ago. Baby, I think we need milk. I need milk. I need milking. Don't. That felt so horrible. That felt so horrible. I hate.
Straight from the source.
I hated that so much. Stop it.
You have produced milk.
Yeah. I don't anymore.
Oh. So you were not trying hard enough.
Very clearly.
Bring the machine.
Okay, I'll cut this one up while you're getting milk. This is the Ferrero Rocher one. I want to say it doesn't look. It's thick. She's still thick. Don't get me wrong. She's still thick. It doesn't look as thick as the others. But that doesn't mean it's not going to be just as tasty. So let's find out.
Oh, have you started already without me?
I said I was going to cut it.
You've rocheted into it. Doesn't seem very Ferrero.
That was a push even for you.
I'll push you.
Don't. You ready?
Ooh, this one's got a smoother top.
Much smoother top. No flakiness here. Oh my god, that's
stunning.
That's the very definition of indulgent, I think. You know what you do after? Put them in the microwave. And then have sex.
Definitely Ferrero Rocher.
You think it's peanut butter, don't you? Or a
No.
No,
Where are the flavours?
it's not. But I read them earlier.
Look them up.
You don't believe me? You don't believe me, do you? That's so rude of you.
Hang on.
You don't taste this in your slice.
Not quite.
Okay, please go ahead.
You practically finished yours. Look at that.
That's so good. I couldn't stop myself. I tried, but
I have that effect on most women. Not true, is it?
no. I'm gonna rate mine while you're looking this up, even though I know I'm right. It's literally there.
Ferrero.
It's like I was right or something.
Is it Ferrero Rocher?
Yes, it's Ferrero Rocher. Are you still looking it up? Do you still not believe
No,
it?
I was just reading the description of it that they put on there.
Okay. Our final competitor is Terry Chocolate Orange.
Strong contender from the off.
Yeah, I mean, I love a chocolate orange.
There's a reputation to uphold.
I really do. And from what I understand, from what I've seen, heard through the grapevine, not only is there chocolate orange on top, there's chocolate orange running through the ganache and through the actual brownie itself. So, let's have a look. How thick is she? Oh, she's thick. She's thick.
Tale as old as time, isn't it? Chocolates and orange.
It is a love story like no other.
Yin and yang. Bonnie and Clyde.
Donkey and dragon.
Donkey and dragon.
This, I know you're going to say something. This one, literally, when you cut into it, sounds wet. Like, that's how moist and gooey it is. Please don't. I'm begging you not to say anything about the fact I just said moist, wet and gooey in the same sentence.
Sorry, I just want to happen, please.
Oh, do you hear that? That's, none of the other ones have made that noise, that's what I'm saying. Wow. Wow.
It's just so soft all the way through. Well, not too soft, like firm enough where you can actually...
It's fudgy, it's literally the definition of fudgy. I know some people like a cakey, more of a cakey brownie, but me, I prefer them to be like fudgy and moist.
No, I think you want that moistness running through it.
Otherwise I just get a cupcake. If I wanted a cake texture, I'd get a cake. We've lost a bit of what we said because my phone ran out of storage because I hoard pictures and videos, so... But it's fine, we were just writing down our final thoughts. We have not shared them yet, so... Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you want to do that obnoxiously annoying thing where you try and guess my order again?
I'll have a go. I'm not as confident this time. I'll write the cookies.
Okay, alright, go on then. You try and guess mine first and I'll try and guess yours.
Your number one, number 4, sorry.
Okay.
Number 4 through no fault of its own at all. Just the fact I know what your palate is like, but I think it is the OG. But number 3 is Ferrero Rocher.
Okay. What's number 2?
Raspberry caramel.
And then what's number 1?
Chocolate orange.
Okay. For you, I think number 4 raspberry caramel. No, tied raspberry caramel and OG. 2 is Ferrero Rocher. 1 is chocolate orange. That's my guess. Okay. Now who wants to go first for actually what they are?
Go on then. Kick us off.
Okay. Number 4 for me, it's Ferrero Rocher. I know, a shock to us all, truly.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
my with an 8.5 out of 10, mind you. So it's not like a low score. My notes were smooth top excellence, because I mean that was something else. Let's be honest. Because the smoothness of the top did not take away from the brownie underneath it either.
No.
It was good. I said it tastes more like a peanut buttery chocolate bar, maybe like a Snickers or something. I didn't taste it and be like, oh, Ferrero Rocher, like straight away. That wasn't my first thought. I thought something a bit more peanut buttery. Not that I'm complaining, because you know I love peanut butter, but I just didn't. It didn't scream Ferrero Rocher to me.
It did have some, on that note, it did have some textury bits. Where if you had some of those bits with it, it was a bit more.
Okay, see, because we cut them in half.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to get the whole thing, is it?
Yeah.
And then I just put indulgent AF, which I think is a pretty solid descriptor of it.
Yeah, agrees.
Okay, your turn. Your number 4.
My number 4, so it's joint. And it is, well, it's the OG and the raspberry caramel.
I was right!
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Yes, points for Gryffindor. So the OG, I said it had a smorgasbord of textures.
Truly.
Which was lovely actually. I love that it had the sort of
flaky top,
which then sort of dissolved into this viscousy middle.
Fully agree.
I couldn't really fault it as far as brownies go.
What was your number score for that one?
8.5.
Good.
And then 8.5 as well for the
raspberry
caramel, which I thought was extremely tasty, very Moorish. My only thing was I did want sharper raspberry. I wanted something to cut through, but I think because there's the caramel with it, and then you got chocolate and caramel. Yeah. You need something really to take that edge off a little bit with the fruit, which I wasn't quite getting. I think maybe the caramel was overpowering the fruitiness of the raspberry for me. Okay. But I still thought it was delicious. So another 8.5.
Solid scores, I think. Solid scores. Okay. Okay, so for me, number 3, chocolate orange.
Ooh.
Controversial.
Ooh, didn't see that coming.
Controversial. For that, I wrote so smooth, goes down so easy it may as well be a liquid, and ASMR goals, which I think is all pretty valid points. I did like it a lot, and I love chocolate orange. You know I love a chocolate orange. It was just a lot.
Bit rich for you.
A bit rich for me.
Bit rich for you.
And the thing is, I'm not someone who likes to eat things, especially sweet things, in moderation. I'm not a moderation kind of person.
I can vouch for that.
So I don't want something that I can only have one of or half of because it's so rich. I know some people like that and they like to just indulge in like a little bit and then, not have too much. Me, I want to eat at least 3 or 4, maybe 5.
Flashbacks to profiteroles in Paris with you.
Like, can I binge eat it or not? This is the question. Can I gorge myself stupid on them?
Right.
And I can't because it's just too rich.
Okay.
So it's not that I don't like it in any capacity because it's great, but it's a very indulgent treat. And that got an 8.9 out of 10.
8.9.
8.9.
Ooh. Not even half scores here. We're doing.
I'm going all the way.
And almost multiple decimal places now. Where are we up to? My number 3. My number.
Well, number 2. Should I enjoy that?
My number 2 was Ferrero Rocher. I said.
I got that right, by the way.
You did.
I guessed it right. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Don't worry. Clocked it.
Good.
I had to sort of foresee any future smugness in order to prepare myself.
Oh, there's going to be so much future smugness, just so you know.
I said this was, in a lot of ways, everything a brownie is supposed to be.
Okay.
With that added, interest of the Ferrero, which you weren't getting fully.
I wasn't.
But I thought, actually, it complemented how a brownie is very well. Because I like that sort of nuttiness, but it's not just that nuttiness, it's also very, very indulgent and smooth. So I really like that one. I found that one very Moorish. But whereas you were saying you couldn't have
I couldn't have, yeah, no.
You
I
couldn't
get
have hit the chocolate orange like there were diamonds at the bottom.
Yeah, no. I mean, I could, but I would have thrown up very quickly.
Yeah, I probably could have finished that Ferrero Rocher one.
Yeah, I think I could have as well.
I think could have, yeah.
Okay,
Moving swiftly on.
What score?
Score 9 out of 10 for that.
And number 2 is OG. It was close, this one. It was really close. It was really, really close. So I said great varied mouthfeel because you had the flakiness on the top, the fudginess in the middle. Perfect.
You are a sucker for texture.
I really am. I really am. 100 out of 10 fudge factor. Like, truly. And I think it's everything an OG brownie should be. Everything I want if I go to a shop and I'm like, yeah, I can have a plain brownie. Like, that's everything I want in that. Everything. That for me is literally the perfect brownie. With no, like, if you're not adding extra flavours in. Perfect brownie. And I gave that one a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Actually, I wrote 9 out of 11 for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
My number 1 was chocolate orange.
I also got right.
You did.
What's
4 out of 4 for you.
Yay! What do I get?
Smiley face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, tell me about your...
Right, my chocolate orange. It was rich, it was indulgent, it was a thick boy. It was, for me, the perfect brownie. I know it's flavoured, but that was the perfect brownie for me.
And that's okay, that's valid.
Yeah,
still.
we've all got, you know, we don't king shame in this house.
No, absolutely not. Different strokes for different goats.
Exactly, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and as you know, I am a goat of many
Many
coats.
coats, yeah, a cat of many hats, if you will.
Indeed. It was so moist and yet firm. We're getting Shakespearean again.
Bit like
the
you.
oxymorons. Yeah. Yes. What?
I know, put a pin in it.
Yeah. And you had that orange oil. I presume it's orange oil because that's what they use in Terry's chocolate orange as well.
Yeah.
You just had that running through it. Like there was not a single bit of that where you couldn't taste the orange in its.
It's not like they just put it in the topping.
No, exactly. Or it wasn't just like in, you know,
little
bits of Terry's chocolate orange in it or something like that. No, it was consistently running through it and so flavoursome, and yet still so chocolatey because it wasn't overpowering. You had the right amount of orange, and it felt like a proper like gooey brown heaven with 4 corners and orange, a chockwork orange.
Did you give it a 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10 for me.
Okay, so obviously my top one was raspberry and caramel. My notes for it is that I didn't get a very strong caramel flavour, personally. But you said that the raspberry didn't cut through the caramel enough. See, I didn't get the strongest caramel. I got a hint, but for me I got mainly raspberry and it was good. And you know, I'm a sucker for raspberry. I'm a sucker for raspberry in anything. I love the raspberry. I loved how the raspberry was like running through it. It wasn't just a sprinkling, like it was running all the way through. And with like the raspberry dust on top, just...
That's a nice bit of attention to detail there.
Truly. Texture perfection, I said as well, because it was still, even though it had raspberry in it, it was still fudgy, and somehow the raspberry was also still moist. Hadn't been dried out. It was just very festive.
Festive, yeah.
Very festive. And I gave that a 9.5 out of 10.
Well, there we have it. Scores on the doors.
Exactly.
And I didn't get a
Single one of mine
yours right.
I guess you just don't love me. As I suspected.
We move.
So do you think you prefer the brownies or the cookies as an overall situation?
Ooh.
For me, it's got to be brownies. Oh, can you get your knee out of my bladder?
Get your bladder out of my knee. I would have gone for the cookies because I was so pleasantly surprised by that. They were magnificent.
I am very excited for the day we actually go to the shop and get to try all the pies. And we are going to try every single slice of pie. We'll get the Franken pie, which is where you get 1 slice of each pie.
Oh.
And then we can go back to our hotel room and try them all in bed.
Baby.
Yeah, that's very... Okay, we're done now. Goodbye. I can't. Baby!